That's their situation. We don't choose to. In part because we can't afford it.
How many vehicles have been laid up?
About 49 is my understanding.
Yeah, they're still able to, how they're able to start the truck.
Because they still have staff.
They still got about 29 staff at General Service that can go out and get this garbage up. If it's an emergency, shut down certain things and bring people out and get the garbage up. It's simple.
It's simple.
This is not rocket science. It doesn't take a special degree to go out and pick up the garbage. You need a CDL to drive the truck.
Right.
And I have a list of like 9 CDL drivers that are prepared to start driving today. They're ready. They're even.
Okay. Come on up to the mic. Come to the mic.
Come on. Sorry. Pardon me. My name is Norma Carey. NORMACAREY. I'm representing the Central District Organizing Project. That's We the People of Gary. Central District being basically grants to Martin Luther King and 11th down to the Expressway. Hey, I'll be honest with you. With the way I do not try to run to a blame game or try to do anything that was, just be a personal attack. At the same time, unfortunately, sir, you have positioned yourself in diametrical opposition to us, the people. Common Council, this is not on them. We were calling them and telling them that we do not want to have a contract with Allied Waste. We want our garbage picked up by the city of Gary. We want to pick up our own garbage. Now, we've already told them that, so it's on us. It's between you, Mayor Clay, and us, the people. Now, our taxes pay your salary. And if you honestly feel that you cannot do the job that we're requesting, which is for you to direct the General Services Department to go there and pick up our garbage, if you don't feel you can do it, please resign.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
That's the best idea. And as a point of personal integrity, sir, if you can't do what your employers have asked you to do, and we are truly employing you, our taxes pay your salary, I would ask you then to please resign.
Thank you. Thank you. Please resign, Rudy. Please. It is not right.
This is just simply not rocket science. We can do this just as Attorney Grimes has said. So, hey, sir, please, just simply direct the General Services Department to pick up the garbage.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Norman. Thank you.
Now, this is our City Hall workers all back here. See what we pay up here? This is what we're paying for.
Go on and knock them in the head.
We on payroll, and we get $7 million in the hole, right, man? And this is our workers. See them all here? What a shame, I tell you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gilbert Ratsky. I'm the head of Miller Improvement Group, a non-political, non-profit organization that does research and data gathering, RASKE. Our primary goal is to assess and determine what exactly is positive about this contract or negative. At this point in time, all we ask is for transparency.
That's right.
Additional information is given for people long before these people got laid off. These are our neighbors, our friends, our community. This is a united community here for the purpose of understanding what's going on here in City Hall. Backdoor contracts or anything else along that lines, please, just allow the City Council, Mayor, by all means, please let the City Council vote the way they're supposed to vote on behalf of their constituency. As a person here, I'm saying this as a Miller resident, not as a person belonging to the Miller Improvement Group. My primary concern is, as a resident of Miller and a resident of Gary, Indiana, I hope sincerely that our elected officials listen to what's going on, listen to the totality of the circumstances, and has an opportunity for everybody to make a right and just decision on this. And we can all call names on each other, everything else like that. All I ask is just get the right information, and when the time comes to vote, that they vote appropriately to the needs of the constituency.
That's right.
We've got 49 great public service employees here, street and sanitation workers, that help me out of the snow, have helped other people gather issues, they've done wonderful work here. These people are great people, and I'm very concerned for them. Thank you very much.
Can you explain why you think that the mayor has been trying to do this? I mean, you say you don't understand it and there's no good reason, but what is your belief as to why he's doing it?
Well, I think the reason is clear. You have garbage collection that is working. All of a sudden, you say it's not working, and you declare an emergency, and then you contract out with Allied Waste without bidding out the contract. And so that's what it is.
I'm asking why would he do that?
Well, I think the question.
A big kickback. Money.
Let me say this. I think when certain decisions are made, some decisions do not require explanation as to why they're made. Some decisions, on the face of the rationale given for the decision, would suggest or could suggest a range of reasons. And we're not here to place any allegations against anybody. We're saying that this situation simply does not make sense. So, if the situation doesn't make sense, you're going to be paying more than you were paying before, then you have to ask yourself the question, why would anybody do that? And we'll leave it to the press or anybody else that wants to answer that. But as groups here, we're not about that. We have sent a letter to various authorities in the state, federal and local and state, to simply investigate and thereby perhaps shed some light on the motivation for why this calamity has developed. And so that's where we are, and we're not in a position to make the investigation that will lead to any conclusion.
Pay to play, that's it. Pay to play, influence pattern.
Carl Johnson. I'm a former employee.
Kickback.
Sanitation department. We were let go. The mayor said we were let go without any just cause. We was getting the garbage up, but we had problems with vehicles being maintained. We have a system where our trucks are you never change the oil, you add oil. Trucks don't go in and get general maintenance. You check with most fleet semis or whatnot, they have a rotation when they bring these vehicles in and have them maintained, whether they adjust the brakes, grease, everything. These trucks wasn't been done like that, and they break down. And you can't get the garbage up if the truck is broke down.
Management problems.
Management problems, whatever. They wasn't maintaining these trucks. We couldn't do our job. Come in the winter on a cold winter morning, Monday morning, trucks haven't been started over the weekend. They don't start. They don't start. You can't go out and get up the garbage. It may take all day to get the truck started. Once you get a day behind, you're behind in garbage. And they know this, but the mayor them want to spread a different story and say we wasn't doing our job. And that wasn't it. They wasn't doing their job. They wasn't maintaining our equipment.
Right.
They wasn't maintaining the equipment. You guys driving your truck to go to different sites to report the news. If your vehicle does not maintain, you're going to be on the damn run when it broke down.
That's right.
It's simple. You got to take care of your vehicles if you want to go out there every day and do the job you want them to do. If you neglect the truck, they're going to eventually neglect you.
Yeah, that's right. And his friends in East Chicago.
Any questions you have, if I can answer, I'd be more than glad to answer them. But we was done wrong. And they have 29 people right down there at General Service that they can put out on them trucks. It's the big lie that only 2 trucks are running. When we finish work October 17th or 18th, we have all the trucks running.
Of what year?
So all of a sudden, 8 months later, 9 months later, only 2 trucks is running. Trucks come out every week and pick up yard waste, grass clippings, maybe some leaves or whatever. That's all they do. But it's more than 2 trucks that are running. If they want to get this garbage up until this contract gets settled, send the people who are still working down there, who has less time than me, that's still working because they're friends of the mayor, send them out there and get that garbage up. It doesn't have to sit out there. Make some kind of effort. They may not be able to get it all, but make some kind of effort. And then I'm